Good morning. It's Sunday, end of March, and it is 42 degrees. And this is Chuck Tornetta, and I am at my home, which I like to call Tortuga Ranch. And I'm here with one of my friends, just sitting here visiting her. And she's a Diamondback terrapin female that just woke up out of hibernation. She's still a little groggy. And I see she climbed out of the water, and she climbed up on top of one of the mounds that I put in here for them to nest their eggs in. And I'll talk to you a little bit about the process of a Diamondback terrapin or turtle in general waking up out of hibernation and kind of what she goes through. So I'm going to turn the camera around and introduce you to my friend Daisy. Okay guys, this is my friend Daisy. Daisy is a female northern Diamondback terrapin. Now, there's a couple things you'll notice right away. Daisy was raised from a captive-born baby in freshwater. And sometimes when you raise them up in tanks, because she was raised up in a tank and not necessarily outside, sometimes the shells get a little wonky. Lumpy here and there, but that doesn't mean she's not healthy. She's perfectly healthy. And she's used to being out in the pond here, and she's been with me for quite some time. So Daisy just woke up out of hibernation. And you can see, I got the camera a little close and she gave me a little warning, like get back. So Daisy is just waking up. You see she's a little groggy still. And so how can she wake up and want to wake up on a day that's 42 degrees? Well, it's goes like this. It's pretty easy. She's designed and she was created with sort of a solar panel on her back, which is her shell, her carapace. The bottom of the shell is the plastron, the top of the shell is a carapace, and that carapace on her is collecting heat from the sun and using it to raise her core temperature. That's her little secret, and that's her little heater working for her. So I have a ray gun that I brought out for this little experiment I'm doing here. You see I just hit it on the slate. Okay. So I checked the water, and the water temp, if I can get over there. Let's see. All right, the water temp is 48 degrees. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that? Maybe I can get into a, I don't know if you, it's 48 degrees. But I don't know how long Daisy's been out here, but let's check Daisy's shell. Wow, Daisy's shell is 75 degrees. Okay, so we went from 48 degrees to 75 degrees, and that's a Oliver. Please, buddy, I'm doing a video. Okay, he's playing, but anyway. So we went from 48 to, where are we at? From 48 to 75 degrees. Oh, good grief. They're playing with each other through the fence. They're barking at each other through the fence. I'm very sorry about that. Anyway, so what's going on here is she's able to come out on a cool day, wake up kind of out of hibernation, come out and bask. Now, even if this was summertime and she came out and she just wanted to bask in the morning and say it was a cool morning, and you might think, well, hey, it's only 55 or 60 degrees, isn't it too cold? It's not really, because they have the ability, although reptiles are ectotherms and their temperature is controlled by the environment around them and the heat of temperature around them. That's true. Turtles have that little secret. Turtles have that shell and that carapace, which can be a little darker, like it is on Daisy here, and that carapace can actually help them in order to thermoregulate themselves and feel a little better about themselves. Daisy's a good producer. She'll go a couple nests this season, as she usually does. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. This is the Diamondback Terrapin Pond. It doesn't look like much right now because it is, it's just getting warm, and a lot of our cattails and fancy plants have not grown. We do also put duckweed in the water to float on top, and we do also put water hyacinth and water lettuce in there. Okay, so I have another thing I totally forgot here. So what I did was I put this piece of slate here, and this piece of slate is kind of gonna work like Daisy's shell. So if I feel this, it feels nice and warm. But if I feel the wood, which isn't so, it isn't as warm. It's more like a little slightly warmer than the temperature in the air. This is going to kind of work like Daisy's carapace and like a turtle or tortoise's carapace. So if I put my ray gun on it, that's 91 degrees. So we have a 52, I'm sorry, we have a 42 degree weather. It's 42 degrees right now. The water is 52. She's 75 on her shell, 74. I got readings from 74, 75, 72, depending on where I hit it on her shell. She's in the 70s. And this piece of slate right here is 91. So what's the difference? Why? Well, this piece of slate is a much more dense object. It's solid. It's much more dense, and also it's a rock. You know, it's hard for a turtle shell to compete with a rock. Maybe an Aldabra or something like that with a black shell could kind of compete with this. But Daisy's got kind of a grayer shell, kind of a light gray, and it's made of keratin, and the keratin is a different material than slate rock, and slate rock is dark. But the example that I'm setting here, what I'm trying to get at is the slate rock acting like the shell of Daisy is actually much warmer because it's in the sun than, say, the ground, the water, the air. Okay, so having said that, we are putting some water in the spotted turtle, the northern spotted turtle enclosure. And I haven't seen babies yet, but everybody knows, right, that I get my babies in April right here. So what I do is I just kind of like lift up and dig through, and I would see there's a little chamber there. I don't know if anybody's was in there, but I'll see the babies that were overwintered, and they're also in chambers in these nesting mounds. And I start seeing babies in April, but it's like it's a little cold. It's not as warm as I would like it to see babies yet. But this is the Diamondback Terrapin exhibit. That is Daisy. Daisy, you are a beautiful model of what a turtle should be, and thank you for helping me today. Oh, a baby, holy shit. There's a baby Diamondback Terrapin. I just said I'm getting ready to see baby Diamondback Terrapin soon. Did I not just say that? I just said it. Holy shit. Talk about, like, you know, your shit coming true. Here you go. Here's a baby. And we have a baby concentric. Here, let me just get it here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Look at you. You're so cute. This is a baby concentric Diamondback Terrapin. And I can tell by the stripies. Oh, it's so cute. And like I was just saying, let me try and zoom out here. I was just saying, I get, you know, it's funny, you know, because I go to this thing, like, I don't know how this thing came. What the hell? It just swam out of the freaking water. I end up having babies, and people would tell me, like, you know, hey man, how do you have babies? It's only April, you know, nobody has babies yet. You got babies. And for a while I was like, they're in my yard. I don't know, like they're in my pen. I just find them. And then I started pulling up like clumps of roots and grass. Like I would grab a big clump of grass and I would just pull it up, and there would be like 4 or 5 babies under it. or, you know, it'll be a rainy day and I'll see a bunch of babies just walking around. And here's the thing, like with box turtles and wood turtles and spotted turtles, you will see them walking around the perimeter of the enclosure on a rainy day. But with these little guys, you generally see them anytime, just walking around. You know, it could be sunny, it could be just usually early morning is when I see these. But here you go. This is a March Tortuga Ranch baby terrapin who was obviously laid last year and overwintered, made its way into the water and saw me and was like, yo, get me out of here. Take me inside. Put me in a warm tub. Give me some kibble, right? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do with this little beautiful baby. This is the first Diamondback terrapin of the 2024 season. For me, of course, it was laid and hatched in 2023. But if this isn't proof of what I've been saying, I don't know what is. I mean, holy shit. I was walking and boom, there's a baby. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Didn't expect to see it on such a cold day. But, you know, it is what it is. Good. Yeah. Let's get back over and say a little something to Daisy. I can't. You know, I shouldn't say it's a 1 in a million thing because it's not. It happens to me a lot. How many videos have I been walking around in and I'm like, oh, a baby. Oh, another baby. Holy shit. There's another one. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God, too. Oh, no, it's got a bad knee. Oh my God. Come here, you. Come here, you. Where are we getting these babies from? Good God, look at them. Look at them. We got 2. See, now this one is like a better example of a concentric over here, and then this one's kind of like, you know, it has the circles, it has the stripes, but that one's a better example of a concentric. I'm gonna walk around in here. I'm gonna look for babies. I don't know what's going on with these babies, but they're seeing me and they're like, help me. Maybe I should start moving around some grass. Oh, maybe we can find more babies on camera. Wouldn't that be fun? Wouldn't that be fun? Oh, you know what? There was a chamber right there, too. Something might have crawled out of that chamber. Well, let's give it a shot. We'll see. 2 babies. Daisy. Daisy girl, are these your babies? Are these your babies, Daisy girl? All right, well, let's take a walk around. What the hell? What we got to lose? Nothing. We're finding babies. Holy shit! You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. You gotta be fudging kidding me. Here's another terrapin. Oh, just sitting there. Let's see if we have babies under here. Sometimes the babies like to be under the grass. There's another Diamondback terrapin sitting there. I'm not gonna mess with it. It's still hibernating. Still eyes closed. All right. 2 babies so far. On that, I'm not digging through all this grass. I don't know how they made it to the water. Usually they don't even, usually when I find my babies, they're not in water. They're on dry land. Oh my God. Oh my God, what did I just say? What did I say? Boom. Boom shakalaka. Look at this. 2 more. 1, 2. Now we got 4. And then there was 4. And that's how I find them. Just walking around. Look at that. Tortuga Ranch baby Diamondback terrapins. Here's an example of something like Daisy, who's just a dusky, just a normal northern Diamondback terrapin. Somebody gave me that term one time, dusky, and I just stuck with it. But see that little chamber? They were sitting in that little chamber. And these are last year's babies. And I might find you have an idea how many of these I might find. I might find 50, 60 of them in here. Why? Well, probably the best reason why would be I don't incubate the eggs. I know everybody. Why don't you incubate the eggs? You're crazy. You should incubate the eggs. Here's a hole. Oh, there's a hole. There's a chamber. What we got here? That was a rock. I thought it was a terrapin. Nobody's in it. They already left out of that chamber. Why don't I incubate the eggs? Well, if I see them, I do. Let's go get a container. Put these babies in a container. And then we're gonna come back and we're gonna actually search. This is a 14-minute video. I'm gonna make it 2 videos out of it. Because people have nobody has an attention span like I do. I would have left at 1 minute. But anyway, I'm pretty cool. Stick around. Thank you for spending some time with me. Look, we found babies. Love them. Love my babies. Tortuga Ranch. Peace out. Oh, don't forget, like and subscribe. What's the matter for you? Like and subscribe.